It's Portland Bulldogs boys basketball on WPPS, brought to you by the Portland Public Schools. Promise, prepared, and empowered. Now we send you to the broadcast booth with Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt. Good evening. It's December 30th, 2022, and we're here at the home of the Red Eddies, where tonight Portland will take on the Red Eddies in boys varsity basketball. This is Steve Schwartz along with Frank Myatt, joined tonight by Mike Hoffer. Mike, let's just talk about the Red Eddies for a minute. It's been a long time since Portland has beaten the Red Eddies, and there's no John Shea here anymore.
No, it's a different look this season for sure for Edward Little, but they're always in the mix. As long as Mike Adams is coaching this program, you always have to take the Red Eddies seriously. And you're right, recent history for Portland has not been kind. They've lost the last 6 meetings. They haven't beaten them in 5 years, almost to the day. I know they'd love to come up here and change that around and continue their recent strong play, coming in here on a 4-game win streak.
And Frank, speaking about the 4-game win streak, after an early season loss to Lewiston, Portland has never looked back.
They played some very good basketball here, Steve, in the first half of the season. Tonight, they'll really be boosted by the return of superstar Remy Jowani. He'll be back in a kind of a monitored role for tonight. But, of course, the situation of the game may dictate that timetable of need for Coach Russo.
Folks, it promises to be an exciting game. We'll bring you all of the action in a moment.
Maine Principals Association Class AA boys basketball matchup between the visiting Bulldogs of Portland High School and your own Edward Little Red Eddies. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the lineups for today's game. First, for Portland, a sophomore, number 20, Drew Bayou. A senior, number 2, Kennedy Charles. A senior, number 10, Remy Jowani. A senior, number 3, Brady Tower. And a senior, number 14, Katia Donato. The head coach of the Bulldogs is Joe Russo. And now for your Edward Little Red Eddies. First, a junior, number 1, Eli St. Laurent. A senior, number 11, Mohammed Adao. A junior, number 5, Marshall Adam. A senior, number 12, Tudum Monday. And a senior, number 22, Landon Kugel. The head coach of the Red Eddies is Mike Adams. The officials for tonight's games are Mr. Howes, Mr. Bradley, and Mr. Henry. And at this time, we ask that you all stand as we honor America with the pep band playing our national anthem.
So a nice rendition of the national anthem. Frank, Portland has finally got a player averaging double figures in Patia Donato at 10.5 points a game. He's also leading the team with 8.5 rebounds a game.
Yeah, Patia's had an excellent start to the season.
And Kennedy Charles is next with 9 points a game and 6.2 rebounds a game. And Jesse Camus has 4.4 points a game and almost 6 rebounds a game. The Red Eddies are led this year by Eli St. Laurent with 14.5 points a game. Marshall Adams, likely the coach's son, with 7 points a game. And Lyndon Kugel has 11.5 points a game and 8.5 rebounds. He's Coach Adams, really a legend, Coach Adams, along with Joe Russo together, over 800 wins between them, says that he's going to have a good game tonight in order for the Red Eddies to prevail. He has good athleticism and good rebounding, and they also have teammate TJ Kamars, who comes off the bench, and Ding Mai Wen, of course, Mai Wen, brother to Wol Mai Wen.
That's correct. The player who led Edward Little to a state championship a few years ago.
So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. It looks like Jesse Camus is the odd man out, if you will, for the latest starters for the Dogs, as Remy Jowani is taking the court tonight. And it ought to be very interesting to see how he does, because the Dogs have won 4 in a row and they haven't had their leading scorer, or who is expected to be their leading scorer. Forced shot there, that'll be a forced pass. That'll be a turnover. Here's a Dow inside very quickly. Edward Little always with a traditionally fast team. Inside, oh my gosh. Heads up play by Monday. Gets his own rebound, puts it back. Here's Charles up the other way, Grady Tower.
And nice athleticism by Monday on the other end. Followed his own shot, got the board, put it back.
Wani up, doesn't fall. And the rebound will come to Kugel. And he'll get it over to St. Laurent, who brings it over half court. St. Laurent, a familiar name. He has been a Dogs killer over the last couple of years as well.
Yep, crafty lefty, pretty good shooter, and able to take it off the dribble as well.
Right now, though, Portland holding their own with some tight D. So they'll take the deep shot. And Kennedy Charles will get the rebound, and Portland does not have numbers.
Offensive. Yeah. Charles a little too physical going in. Pick up the charge.
You know, Kennedy Charles, a great football player, a Fitzpatrick Trophy finalist, one of the 3 semifinalists now, actually, and certainly, or one of the 3 finalists, I should say, like a truck coming after you if you run into him. So we're going to have a timeout, looks like Portland. So we'll take 1-2. As you can see, 6:16 left. The score, Red Eddies 2, Bulldogs nothing. Adams will take it into St. Laurent.
1-2-2. Half-court trap for Portland.
Foul, reach in. Let's see, number 10, it looks like.
It'll be on Patia Donato.
He's first.
Portland second.
Jinx 1, 2, 3. Taking the ball, that'll be Mohamed Adow.
Nice break by St. Laurent.
And we know Adams has a good shot. Didn't make it that time, but he's got a great shot. Wani with the rebound. Donato to Wani. Oh, floats it home.
Nice look.
First 2 of the season are also Portland's first 2 of the night. 2-2, 5:43 left in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Intercepted by Kennedy Charles. Oh my gosh.
We'll have a foul on the rebound. I think it'll be on St. Laurent.
So it looks like all signs point to that.
And it is his first. Red Eddies first.
So Brady Tower is going to come out, and Kevin Rugabira is going to come in. Kennedy Charles is going to come out, and Jesse Kamas comes in. So he replaces Brady Tower as Coach Russo goes big right now. Kamas to Mai Wen, who saves it. No shot clock in high school basketball. Donato had posted, and
yeah, that was nice ball denial there by Adao.
yeah, but that. Well, there you go. Portland's second turnover, Frank?
Third.
To how many for EL?
One so far for the Eddies.
One. Okay, there you go.
Of course, Coach Russo's look out of this 1-2-2 is designed to force those turnovers.
And a decent opportunity there. For all the action, it's only a 2-2 score here. 3 minutes into the first quarter. Deep to Adao. Inside St. Laurent. Cross court Adams. Adao inside, outside.
That Portland sticking to the 2-3 off the inbound. Yeah, foul.
That's a foul on Kamas.
His first, Dog's third.
Here comes Kennedy Charles to spell Kevin Rugabira. Adams in the corner
nice look.
to St. Laurent. Heads up play right there, but it becomes Portland's ball. Wani inside to Kamas, inside out again.
It almost seemed like Jesse didn't expect that ball to come to him. He had good positioning on the block. Portland resets.
So number 4 is Pepito Girimgisha, is in the game. Did not start tonight. Cuts through Kamas for the 3.
Nice look.
Hits it.
3 points for Jesse Kamas.
Always great when your big man can hit a 3 or a foul shot, Frank.
Absolutely. And a great look there, just kind of on that step out.
5-2, Portland lead inside to Edward Little's big man, who is Landon Kugel.
Now that'll be EL ball. Coach Russo disagrees.
Adams in the corner. Wani with the rebound. And he's fouled by St. Laurent.
That's 2 early ones in Eli St. Laurent.
Wani comes in and makes an impact immediately as he hits the first field goal of the game for the Dogs, and he's got 2 rebounds in here quickly as well.
Yeah, just a very savvy basketball player, too. He had that nice entry pass to Kamas. Portland got more than just an elite scorer when that transfer went through.
Kamas again, why not?
That got a piece.
Yeah, there's a block there. So coming the other way is TJ Kamaz is in the game for the Red Eddies. Rather sparse crowd for a Friday night, Frank.
That could be the vacation week game.
That's right. In fact, there was a tournament. Here comes Drew Vayu to check in for Jesse Kamas, and Brady Tower is going to check back in, and he will take Pepito Girimgisha's place. Joe Russo is the administrator of the Christmas tournament at the Expo, the holiday tournament, and some great games were played.
No countables for the Bulldogs this year, though.
Right, and that's why we're here tonight, though, and this one does count, and that counts for Mohamed Adao, and he hits the 3 and ties it up for the Red Eddies. It'll stay Portland ball here. Wani, Tower, comes back to get it. Vayu gets the handoff. Loses it.
5 quick turnovers for Portland.
So Tower's going to get called for the foul, but he saved perhaps the Shore bucket.
Yep, not a bad foul from Tower. Portland's 4th foul.
This time Kugel will be shooting 2 at the line in the act of shooting. Brady Tower not afraid to go toe-to-toe with the biggest of them.
Good hustle on his part, getting back and able to interrupt that layup, make him earn him at the line.
Kugel gives the Red Eddies a 1-point lead. He's so big that it almost seems as though he's like just handing it to the hoop. Except when he's not. But there's a nice rebound for Kamaz.
Yeah, blocked by Patia. That'll be his second.
So early fouls here for Portland. Donato, the only one with 2, though, and St. Laurent with 2. Here comes Kamas.
So both leading scorers on the bench in a little bit of early foul trouble.
Inside, fighting hard, but Brady Torah comes up with it. Rugabira was open, but briefly. Wow, what a pass by Hitoa underneath. Charles cannot convert, but Kamas can.
Yeah, nice work there by Jesse. Stick with that shot. Put it in for 2.
Back and forth, 7-6. Dogs in front by 1. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Inside, outside again. Why not? It worked the last time. This time, Wani, it's going to be a jump.
It's got to be a jump ball at some point. Possession arrow to the Eddies.
1:40 left in the quarter. Red Eddies down by 1. Outside to Adams. You know, he's going to hit it at some point. Not that time, though.
A nice movement by Adams to get open, just couldn't convert. And
Charles
here's
needs the break. Toer! Oh, my gosh. And that will be a foul. Where is the student section to say you can't do that?
Marshall Adams' first foul. 3rd on the Eddies.
Brady Toer to line for 2 for Portland.
Brady will be at the charity stripe here, shooting 2. Can give the Dogs a 3-point lead if he converts both.
Hits the first.
Gouveia will check in for Remy Jowani. Pepito Garamgisha will check in for Kennedy Charles.
Technical.
And Garamgisha checked in, but he checked in for the wrong player. So Charles will stay in. Kevin Rugabira will actually have a seat.
Toer converts both. His first 2 of the game, 9-6 is the score. Dogs in front.
No full court man pressure from Portland.
Hadow. Outside to Kugel. Inside again. Nifty pass, nifty bucket for Monday. Eddie's down by 1 here. 9-8. Under a minute to go. Vayu. Oops.
Yep. And nice hands by Tor on the rotation. Yale gets it right back.
So 14 seconds. Vayu with the rebound. The Dogs have 9 seconds to do something here. Here's Toer with 5 now.
I've got to attack here.
So he does. Well, and a gallant effort. The score is 9-8 Portland after the first quarter. So here we go. Second quarter action. Steve Schwartz, Frank Meyer for WPPS TV3.
Oh, nice look for Vayu. Well short. What hustle by Kennedy Charles, though, to keep that alive.
Camus fighting hard for that bucket. So on the outside of the perimeter, inside now. And a nice bucket by Addow, his 5th point of the game. Again, it's 11-10, Dogs by 1.
St. Laurent set to check back in for Edward Little at the next dead ball. So EL doing a nice job to hang tough here without their leading scorer.
Here comes Donato and Wani in for Camus and Vayu. So Coach Russo freely substituting tonight, Frank.
Yep, he's gone pretty deep into the bench so far this year. Still in that period of feeling things up before he settles on that 7 or 8 man rotation for the big games.
Wani.
Nice
Falls
spin
away.
move.
He doesn't look injured. He's come back off of a football injury, which was the second to last game of the year.
Nice defense by Charles there.
Wani with the rebound. Here's Tower.
That's going down.
Coach Russo not happy with that call.
I certainly wanted the foul.
Or the non-call.
Looked like an awful lot of ball. I wonder if he was asking for a jump ball there. A 3-second violation. Sends it down the other way. Third Red Eddie's turnover, 8 for the Bulldogs.
Tower. Inside to Donato.
Wow. Coach Adams doesn't like that call. He might actually have a point there.
Well, the players don't like it either, but you can hear Coach Russo saying, he wants to see better ball control. Gamgisha, deep to Wani. That time, no. The rebound comes to Kugel. He's got Kramars. Quickly down court. Here's Adams on the rotation. Wani fighting for the ball. It will be Portland ball. Kevin Rugabira will check in for Kennedy Charles. So, it's almost like a hockey game. They're getting fresh legs every 30 seconds, it seems.
Yeah, this is the start of a pretty brutal stretch for the Bulldogs. They'll come back to face Oxford Hills and Cheverus next week, followed by Thornton Academy and Oxford Hills again. So, a lot of big heel point games there. Coach Russo definitely trying to keep his guys as fresh as possible.
Toa with a nice fake. St. Laurent on the rebound. Adams on the break. Up and in. That was well played by Adams, who was really underneath the basket.
Good ball control.
And the Portland still has a 1-point lead, but they're not hitting the shots right now. And Monday with the rebound, the Red Eddies with a chance to take the lead.
Now good hands by Tower. Gets the steal.
Tower gets a hold of it. He's wide open. And there he goes. So a 3-point Portland lead, 15-12. Rugabira is going to get called for that foul.
Hand check, his first. Portland 6th. Bulldogs really cleaned it up here so far in the first half of the second quarter.
Some wholesale substitutions here again by Coach Russo. Maybe easier to just...
There's a 5-second call.
call them out as they touch the ball. Charles. Oh my gosh, what a pass
nice
by
cut.
Tower.
Couldn't finish.
Whoa. He's trying to I think a little misinterpretation of what was happening there as Monday was reaching out a hand.
Yeah, foul on Tudor Monday, his first.
Well, that being said, I don't think Brady Tower took kindly to the foul.
It just seemed like a physical playing a physical game of basketball.
Solid rebound by Kugel, who controls it.
Carry.
Fayu can get a hand on it. We have another Edward Little turnover.
Yep, they're 7th. Portland holding strong with 8.
15-12 is the score. 3:50 left here in the first quarter here at Edward Little. Dogs in front, almost losing the handle.
Yep, they will. Jump ball, error to the Eddies.
Graham Gisha will come in for Rugabera. Quickly over half court by Adow. Nice defense.
A great rebound by Monday, but jump ball error will be important to the Bulldogs.
Sam Esposito is going to take the ball out now. And we're going to have a timeout. So, 3:26 left in the first half. The score, Dogs 15, Eddies 12. So we are back. And over half court by Brady Tower.
Yep, 2-3 zone from EL here.
Kennedy Charles to Jesse Camus. Charles.
Kennedy Charles.
For emphasis, no arc on that ball at all. A line drive, Frank.
Yeah. I don't know how it went in, but it just rattled right through.
It sure did. But look at the open player underneath. Nice defense by Graham Gisha on the block. But you're not going to do it twice. Kugel comes up with it. 17-14. Dogs in front by 3. Camus deep. He's got Mai Wen on him, by the way. Number 32 is Ding Mai Wen.
Another jump. Error to the Eddies.
Remy Jowani will check in for Sam Esposito. And so what do you suppose the issue is?
I think a little confusion on the possession area. Yeah, it was Edward Whittle ball there.
And that's how you had called it. So Rugabera now will check in for Graham Gisha. Portland with a press.
Yeah, well, full court man.
My Wen, and we have a foul.
And I think we'll have a hold inside, off-ball foul on Jesse Kamas. Second foul on Jesse.
1 and 1.
Going to the line for 2.
I was going to say that was on the shot.
Correct
Okay.
that. 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
That's what I thought.
Result will be the same anyway. Or in the second shot.
Kugel with a chance to bring the Red Eddies to within 1. And he does. Five points for Kugel. Toer.
Now the ball fake's going to be important here against the zone.
Here's Charles across court. Rugabera. Rugabera inside Tawani. Rugabera steps out over to Toer. Esposito to the open man.
Yeah, nice inside out look.
Exactly what needs to happen on the zone like that. 20-16 is the score. Nice ball movement by the Red Eddies. Kugel on the inside.
Good defensive possession there by Portland.
Yeah,
Remy Joe staying straight up.
Esposito on the rebound. Charles outside. It's a 4-point Portland lead with 50 seconds left here in the first half. Inside is...
Yeah, out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
11th Portland turnover.
.44 seconds.
That man press again.
Adams.
Right idea. My Wen wasn't ready for it, though.
No, he still converts. He certainly recovered nicely. And he brings the Eddies to within 2 with 15 seconds left in the first half. Rugabera. 2 or for 3. The rebound comes to Kugel. It does not fall, so it's 20-18 at halftime, and we'll be with you in a moment to wrap up the first half. So, Mike, the Dogs are only up by 2. Edward Little is not playing like a 2-4 team.
No, and you knew it's going to be a struggle coming in here. They're going to try to slow the game down, make it, frankly, a little bit of an ugly battle. But, you know, Portland, to their credit, they had 6 turnovers in the first quarter. They took care of the ball a little better in the second period. And I think Coach Russo and his staff's got to be thrilled. Adams and St. Laurent, they've combined for 2 points. So they've done a nice job, you know, shutting down the outside scoring. But Kugel certainly had a big first half for Edward Little.
So it's always good, of course, when a Joe Russo team holds a leading scorer, as the Dogs have held St. Laurent tonight. But, you know, the Red Eddies, they did beat Lewiston this year, and that was the one team that beat Portland.
Yeah, and everyone's talked about the parity in AA North this year. It's been kind of Oxford Hills followed by kind of a scramble of 5 or 6 teams. EL's right in the mix with that. And Landon Kugel's having himself a nice first half, 6 points, 6 rebounds to lead the way for the Eddies. On the opposite side, it's Jesse Kamas leading the way for the Dogs with 7.
Folks, we're going to bring you second half action in a moment.
The Portland ball to start the second half. Red Eddies running out their original starters, St. Laurent, Adams, Adow, Monday, and Kugel. Bulldogs with 1 change from the starting lineup. It'll be Charles, Toer, Remy Joe Awani, Patia Donato, and Jesse Kamas to start the second half.
So Kamas will start in place of Drew Veyu. It's a 2-point Portland lead here to start the second half. Wani inside, back out again.
Eddie's back to man-to-man defense.
Is Patia.
Oh, nice block by Kugel.
But Charles comes up with it. New life for the Dogs. Tower. Charles.
Great
for
look.
3. Not quite there tonight. And the rebound comes to who else but Kugel, who had half a dozen in the first half. Here's St. Laurent. Red Eddies could tie to go ahead on this possession.
Wow.
His own rebound fights.
Yeah, that foul is going to be on Kamas, I believe. It'll be his 3rd.
Right you are.
Portland's first of the second half.
If I said right with Eversharp, would you even know what that means, Frank?
That would go right over my head, Steve.
Eversharp was a brand of pen. So somebody would say, you are right with Eversharp. And I must admit, I'm not even that old, but my father was.
Well, there's a reason why I'm writing with a Ticonderoga, Steve. I make plenty of mistakes up here.
2019, Red Eddies are down by 1 here as the Dogs enjoy a 1-point, rather precarious lead. Wani has that knee brace on, so Veyu's got to do something.
Yeah, he got himself into a bad angle there as he was trying to get position.
Charles with that same shot there, and nice effort, but it is brought back out again by Veyu.
Now, if there's a mismatch inside, Remy Joe against St. Laurent.
Woo. Turns, no dice. Ooh. We have a jump ball.
Yep, arrow to the Eddies. 2 to Monday fighting for that ball, Drew Veyu. Here's a little 2-2-1 look at the half-court level. The three-quarter court level, that is.
Adams in the corner. Doesn't fall for him. He's got a great shot when he's on. And that's off the foot of Adao, but Tower comes up with it again anyway. Charles. Veyu for 3.
Nice look.
Yeah, that was a nice look.
That's to be over the back on Remy Joe Wani. His first, Portland second.
Inside out look, Adao. Wow, St. Laurent underneath. Tremendous defense by Wani.
And I think you get a block and a rebound in that sequence.
I think so. Charles, inside out. Tower high off the glass. Veyu gets the rebound and gets fouled.
That'll be 3 on Eli St. Laurent.
So there's going to be a change here as TJ Kramars is going to come in for St. Laurent.
2 shots for Drew Veyu, sophomore.
A 1-point lead, got to hit those shots. 5 minutes, 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Like butter. 1 for 2 for Drew Veyu. And it remains a Portland 2-point lead. So it's just a man defense.
Nice steal. That was it out of the 2-2-1.
Okay, and a nice put in, but so that's why though. That's why you see the doubling.
Correct. Yeah, that's the 2-2-1 zone trap, trying to grab those traps in the corners, and Coach Adams just grab a timeout to adjust.
So we have a timeout. 23-19, 4:35 left in the third quarter. Here we go. Steve Schwartz, Frank Myatt, WPPS TV3. Holiday basketball that counts here in Auburn. Adams, a tower on him. Whoa.
Oh, nice read by Remy Joe.
That looked like a can of corn. 2 defenders on him, no problem. Dogs make it a 6-point lead. Cross court to Adams. Steps back.
Nice shot.
And watch out if he gets hot. His 5th point of the game. Brings the Red Eddies to within 3. Is Wani.
He'll be fouled. Be on Tudum Monday, his second.
Coach Adams not happy with that call. Thought that it was all ball versus a foul.
Well, we're close enough here to get the explanation from the official. Said that Monday reached over before he made contact with the ball. Wani hits the first.
Does not hit the second, but Patia Donato comes up with the rebound. New life for the Dogs here, 26-22. 4-point lead inside. Patia Donato throws it up. Over the rim for the rebound. Kugel, my goodness, he's going to hit double figures with 1 more rebound.
Nice defense by Wani there. Get the steal.
His tower. A little bit of
Gives
rush.
it right back.
Adow. Watch out for Adams. Yeah, that's a hand check. Second foul on Brady Tower.
That's what I have. Third on the team.
Mike Adams is the head coach. C.J. Gibson, John Berry, Paul Cody, and Ian Malakis are the assistants for the Red Eddies.
Nice cut there. Good find by Kugel as well. Adow puts it in for 2.
7 points for Adow. It's a 2-point Dog lead. They were up to 6 at one point.
They're just not able to get too much distance here. Nice shot fake by Veyu. And way off on the Ruiz, though.
The rebound comes to Monday. Adams from downtown. Gives the Red Eddies the lead by 1. His second 3-pointer this quarter. We're going to have a Portland timeout. 2:11 left here in the third quarter. The score, Red Eddies 27, Portland Bulldogs 26. So there's Coach Adams. He was really had quite an intense timeout with his team, and he did what every great coach does. Immediately after kind of, scolding his player, he pats him on the back and says, "Great job tonight."
Eddie's taken the 1-point lead, first lead since they were up 6-5 in the first quarter. Thanks to our friend Michael Hoffer for that tidbit.
That's on Monday. That's his third. That's a pretty tightly called game tonight. So interesting that you can hear so much from the floor here, Frank. You can't hear this as well in any other court.
Yeah, we're very close to the action here at EL. This veteran rollout gym, which appears to be coming down in another year. So probably the last time you and I will visit this site. As Edward Whittle builds a new facility.
Oh, Patir a little too hard, but he gets his own rebound. Then he goes up, softly and in.
Donato.
So it's a 1-point Portland lead. Back and forth. 28-27 now. And Kamaz goes under the basket and out again. Here's the Endow. Adow, rather. Adams looks for the screen, doesn't get it. Great defense, Frank.
Yep, very physical. Nice steal.
Donato with the pass.
And they'll give it right back. Oh, great hustle there by Kennedy Charles to retain possession.
Donato for three. Oh, nothing but nothing.
Charles in the right spot again. Well, a tie-up, arrow pointing to Portland. So two great hustle plays there by Kennedy Charles to retain the Portland possession. A kind of a third shot right here. Very easily could have been EL ball without that hustle on the part of the Fitzpatrick candidate.
So 1:04 left here in the third quarter, 28-27. Dogs in front. Rugabera will check in to take it out. And here is Remy Jowani now, with Kugel on him. Rugabera from downtown.
Beautiful look.
3 pointers for Kevin Rugabera.
So he's got 2 3-pointers tonight for 6 points. Gives the Dogs a 4-point lead. 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Rugabera, it looks like, unless it's off ball.
From this side, Gary Geisha on the off-ball foul.
In the corner, quickly out though, Garam Geisha. Adow around the horn. Nice drive and in. To Adow, 9 points, 14 seconds left. It's a 2-point lead.
Yeah, Portland needs a good possession here.
Rugabera. Garam Geisha for 3. Doesn't hit it. Kamaz will get credit for the rebound, but we're going to end the third quarter with the score. Portland Bulldogs 31, Red 80s 29. So the Portland quartet of coaches, Coach Joe Russo, Joe Giordano, Dan Legage, and Joe Johnson, as we start fourth quarter action with the Bulldogs up by 2. A very precarious lead here, Frank. Anybody's game.
Next up, EL kind of take that 1-point lead. Portland will respond with a nice little run of 5-0. Back-to-back possessions.
Inside.
That very physical game inside. Donato kind of lost his position there. Leaned into the foul.
It's going to be on Veyu.
Oh.
Kind of reached over the top. His first of the night. Shooting 2 at the line will be Landon Kugel. It's his 7th point. He can tie it. And he does. 8 points for Landon Kugel. By my count, 9 rebounds. Could be more. Wani to Rugabera. No, not falling.
Went rebound to Adams. Taken away. Big bucket.
Donato in for the bucket. It's going to be Adams' second foul. Donato with a chance to make it an old-fashioned 3-point play. Dogs up by 2. 7 minutes left in regulation. In and out. Rebound comes to Kugel.
His 9th rebound, another steal for Portland.
Oh my gosh, too much.
and give it right back. Teams trade turnovers, 12 for the Bulldogs, 13 for the Eddies.
So St. Laurent over half court, around the arc. Rugabera gets spun around. Adams for three.
Quick release, and he got it. And we'll have an off-ball foul on the rebound as well.
Sunveyu.
And that'll be another possession for EL.
And they have a 1-point lead. Veu's going to come out. Camus is going to come in. Torres going to come in for Rugabera. St. Laurent.
And another Adams three.
Well, he's feeling it now, but Remy Giovanni with the rebound. So the Dogs down by one.
Yep, 2-3 zone here from Edward Little. Both coaches scrambling their looks.
Gamgisha.
I'm just going to see it a little quicker.
Gamgisha. His third three in a row that has not fallen. Does not have the hot hand tonight. Adams gets the handoff. Boy, he wants to get that shot off. What a great player. St. Laurent. And we're going to have a foul on
Donato.
And that's going to be his third.
Yep. More importantly, 7 of the Bulldogs, so 1-1 for the Red Eddies.
2 to Monday, going to the line for 1-1.
So 1-1 for Tudor Monday.
You could put the Red Eddies ahead by 3.
Hits the first, earns the second.
We come into Susie Schwartz time here in 36 seconds, the most exciting part of any game, the last 5 minutes.
Monday, one of the best athletes in the state. And she was state runner-up in outdoor track in the 300 hurdles, 110 hurdles, and long jump. So he's the kind of player who can match Portland's athleticism.
Venerable coach Frank Myatt would know that stat. Portland High School girls track coach. Long-time cross-country coach as well. Here in Portland.
Nearly backcourt there.
You think the refs missed a call there, Frank?
It was right on the line.
Tower comes up with it. He's a mismatch. They had a one-person advantage, but there's Charles with the ball.
Oh, boy.
Adao was going to foul him.
I've kind of bailed out by the foul call there as things were not going well for the Bulldogs. Muhammad Dow's first. 5th on the Eddies. So still one more foul to give. As we are now officially in Susie Schwartz time, Steve.
You know, this team is playing with a new player, really. I mean, they practiced with him, of course, but things are a little different.
And they're definitely struggling with the Red Eddies 2-3 zone here.
Charles way outside, does not hit it.
That's going to be a foul on Camus. I believe that'll be on Jesse. That'll be his 4th. Nope, it'll be on Brady Tower with the reach his 3rd.
Shooting 1-1 will be Mike Adams. Marshall Adams. So we're going to have a timeout here. Portland with 4.5 minutes left. The score, Red Eddies 36, Portland 33, Red Eddies to shoot. So as Marshall Adams takes his place at the line, he'll be shooting 1-1.
Unsurprisingly, hits the first. Great shooter that he is.
He gives the Red Eddies a 4-point lead.
And gets his 13th point of the game.
So, with his first shot, he made it a 2-possession game. Of course, plenty of time here, 4.5 minutes left, but we'll see what Coach Russo cooked up off the timeout. Because this has been a very effective zone.
Yeah, not enough motion on Portland's part. They're just standing around here. Got to get somebody flashing up to the foul line area. Or to the block, like right there.
Patia looks gassed. He looks very tired.
We'll have a jump ball on that rebound. Possession arrow to Portland.
Gisha checks in for Rugabera. Donato stays in. Out to Toer. Gisha way downtown.
I tried to draw the foul. The contact just wasn't there. Definitely missed a jersey tug there by Toer. He got away with one.
St. Laurent with the left hand. His first 2 of the night couldn't have come at a more opportune time for the Red Eddies, as they now have a 7-point lead.
Yeah, an 11-2 run as well.
Yep, 3:19 left here in regulation of this game.
A 13-2 run dating back to the third quarter. Thanks to the great Michael Hoffer for the correction there.
So Joe Russo wants to talk this over, and there'll be a timeout. 3:04 left. So we are back after the Joe Russo timeout. 3:04 left in regulation. Red Eddies have a 7-point lead. They come out with the 2-3 that has worked all night. Here's Rugabera.
Yeah, and the shots aren't falling. Portland's got to find a different formula than they're just shooting over the zone. A little chance to get a set play on the inbound, though.
Adow will check in for Kramars for the Red Eddies. Gisha.
Yeah, nice look.
I almost feel like that's Coach Russo instinct. He hasn't been hitting all night, but he's letting him keep taking those shots.
Well, at some point, you just got to keep shooting. That nice control there by Toer to get around the big man and strip him without committing the foul. So likely save 2.
That's right. The Dogs are within 4 right now, as the score is 40-36. A rather typical low-scoring game that Portland's involved with.
A little offense-defense look here, I think, with Rugabera and Charles.
Goodness.
Good hands there by Gisha and Wani, but Patia Donato not quite able to secure it. Instead, he'll be called for the foul, his 4th. A 1-1 for Langdon Kugel.
Joe Russo's not happy with that call. Kugel hits the first one. Short on the second. Donato with the rebound. He bonked St. Laurent on the head.
And he'll get knocked down to the other end.
Yes, and he'll be shooting though.
And that'll be 4 fouls on 2 to Monday.
Mohammed Adal will check in probably for Monday here on the whistle.
A couple big foul shots here for Donato. Chance to eat into that EL lead without any time coming off the clock.
Nice effort there. His 3rd point this quarter, 7th this half, which counts for all of his points this game. And Patia will hit both of them.
Yeah, here's that 2-2-1 look that worked well for Portland at an earlier point in the game. See if they can get a steal out of this. This deflection, and it will be Portland ball. A great defensive possession there.
Well, Portland has a chance now to tie it up. They're 3 down. 41-38, 2:08 left in regulation. Graham Geisha, who had that great shot. Oh, Charles will pop. Will not hit. Adal will rebound, and the foul will be on Kennedy Charles.
His second. Portland now over the limit, so Adal will be shooting 2.
And Mohammed Adal will be going to the line for 2 shots.
So if he hits either of these, it becomes a 2-possession game.
Eddie 7 of 8 from the foul line here in the 4th quarter. Make that 7-9.
TJ Kramar set to check in for the Red Eddies. And a nice rebound by Remy Jowani. Here's Tower. Pulls it back out. Graham Geisha drives.
Nice take.
Hits it and scores.
Chance to tie the game here at the line. Strong take by Pepito Garmagisha. He's going to be fouled by Kugel.
Kugel's first foul of the game. That says a lot about the way the big man plays, because he's had a great game tonight. Offensively, defensively, rebounding. Yet only 1 foul. Graham Geisha at the line. Ties it. So, 41-41 with 1:41 left in regulation.
Here's 2-2-1. That backside rotation is going to be huge here.
Adams.
Nice grab.
Intercepted by Remy Jowani. Tower. Patia Donato underneath. Denied. Rebound. Kugel. St. Laurent a little out of control.
Now we'll have a timeout for EL.
So I think a smart timeout for Coach Adams. He knows what to do. With 41-41, 1:15 left in regulation. What a game. We're back from the timeout. St. Laurent to take it in. A very, very important possession for both teams here. Adams with the ball. Watch out. Whoa. No foul call.
Probably a good non-call there.
Well, it's a 2-point lead, 1:03 left.
There's a double-double for Landon Kugel, as he hits double figures in points as well as rebounds.
Graham Geisha got Adams on him.
Well, they get the matchup they want, I think, here with Remy Joe and St. Laurent.
Donato inside. Fouled. So he'll be shooting 2.
We'll see who this is on. Adau's second.
Portland's Patia Donato goes to the line for 2.
So a couple crucial foul shots here for Donato.
If he hits them both, he'll be in double figures with 10.
And more importantly, he will tie the game.
So we're going to have a Red Eddies timeout.
Timeout, Edward Little.
Frank, we're going to stay right with you here, folks. Frank, what do you? I mean, is this a possibility even that he'll try to miss it, or no?
I wouldn't say yet. 38 and a half seconds left. Still plenty of time to sink it, press, and get a steal out of that 2-2-1 that we've kind of seen work really well here against EL. If you're Coach Adams, though, right now, he's coming up with two scenarios, what to do on a make, what to do on a miss. And certainly planning out for for what kind of pressure they'll see as well. I'd expect Portland to go full court man-to-man on a miss and an EL rebound, and then probably come out in the zone press on a make. So probably two scenarios for Coach Adams. Sure, Coach Russo going through his options as well.
Well, this has been an exciting game. It's a subdued crowd. Not a lot of excitement, really, from either side. But Patia now will try to bring the Dogs to within one. And he does. So 43-42.
That 1-2-2 press here. Donato's long arms trying to get the deflection. And you got to think about fouling here if you're Portland.
Wow. Well, that was fortuitous, and it took a lot of time off the clock. And there is Rugabera with the foul, his second of the game.
And that two shots for Landon Kugel, but a chance for the Bulldogs to get the ball back here.
You got to feel that you'd rather see anybody other than Kugel or Adams get fouled, but hey,
this is the first.
Go. That could be the broadcaster's curse right there. So it's 43-42. Does not convert. Rugabera with the rebound. And a Portland timeout with 15.9 seconds.
And a whole bunch of time rolled off the clock as well, Steve. I think it was around 18 and a half when the timeout was called.
But they're not going to challenge the fact that a few seconds came off the clock.
I'm not sure there's anything they can do.
Well, we're going to take a break. So it's going to be Portland basketball at the other end.
Man, they will not have the baseline here. So it'll be a stationary inbound.
Charles with the ball. Toer. Quickly over half court. He knew exactly where Charles needed to be and got him there. Wani in the corner.
Great look.
He hits the three. He gives the Dogs we're going to have a stoppage of the clock.
Yeah, no.
2 seconds.
No, Steve, I'll tell you, I heard it. Coach Adams did indeed get the timeout off in time, but a great pass by Remy Jowani and a clutch shot by Kevin Rugabera.
Now we're going to keep it here, folks. 45-43. The Dogs take a 2-point lead. Thought they had won it, but as you correctly call out,
0.5 seconds remaining.
0.5 seconds. That's going to be enough time for the Red Eddies to get the ball and chuck it all in one motion. If they do, they win because it's going to be a three-pointer.
Yeah, most likely, unless they heave it down the other end, just try to get a tip. But really heads-up play by Remy Jowani. I think everyone in the building expected him to have the ball in his hands at the end of that game. But great vision and good idea just to get it out of his hands, find the open man in the corner once he saw the help coming, and a clutch shot by Kevin Rugabera.
My goodness, it is certainly exciting, folks. It is certainly exciting.
Now, if you're Portland here, you cannot afford any type of foul. Any type of foul sends the Eddies to the line. You just got to put your hands straight up and really hope that the prayer is not going to be answered.
So they've got the team they want out there. Donato is going to jump.
It'd be a long pass.
Too far. No time off the clock.
Yep,
It'll be Portland ball.
Portland ball here. A lot of contact down there. I'm sure Coach Russo wasn't pleased about the looks of that. Now, any kind of Portland possession here will likely run out the clock.
There you go. And that does it. So the Portland Bulldogs pull it out. Victorious by 2. They finally beat the Red Eddies after many, many years of trying in a very, very close, exciting game. Frank and I and Mike Hoffer will be back to wrap with you in just a moment. So Mike Hoffer, I'm not sure coming into this game that we thought that it would necessarily be so close, but if you're a team like Portland with 4 wins in a row, ranked number 2, you have to win the close games.
You do, and to have a big key road victory against a determined Edward Little team that frankly really needed this game. What a great statement by the Bulldogs here at the 1/3 mark of the regular season. Never easy to come over here. Edward Little's had Portland's number in recent years, and when Portland absolutely positively had to have it, just a beautiful play, a beautiful finish, and a huge victory on the road.
Now, the Dogs were able to keep St. Laurent, the leading scorer for Edward Little, to only 2 points, but Landon Kugel stepped up with a double-double.
Yeah, fantastic play inside by the big man. 12 points, 10 rebounds. And as we said earlier, played very clean basketball, 1 foul. Portland, though, able to kind of hang with it anyway. You know, to me, it's Marshall Adams. He had those big threes in the second half, finished with 13 points as the leading scorer for both teams. But in the end, it was Kevin Rugabir 3 that put the Bulldogs over the top.
So, folks, also leading the Red Eddies was, of course, Kugel with 12 points, 9 points for Mohamed Adow, and 6 points for Tudor Monday, who really had a really interesting and good game tonight all the way around. Now, the Dogs were led, again, by nobody in double figures. Simply amazing. A 9-point game for Kevin Rugabira with 3 very important 3-pointers, 9 points for Patia Donato. Remy Giovanni came back, 7 points, and about 7 rebounds.
Yeah, just a great team effort and great balance. Everyone who took the floor contributed, and what a big win. And now the Bulldogs look ahead to 2023, and it comes in like a lion with some tough games, starting with Oxford Hills, undefeated Oxford Hills on Tuesday.
That's right, folks, and Frank and I will be there to bring that game to you. This is Steve Schwartz along with Frank Myatt and Mike Hoffer saying so long from the home of the Red Eddies, where tonight the Portland Bulldogs are victorious. Good night.